what happened?
We had a lot of college students working at our ministry, and they'd come whenever they could for a couple hours between their college schedule. So we kept cash on hand. We paid them cash, and they paid their own taxes, okay? One of the trustees of the ministry said, Kent, Congress passed a law. If you take out over $10,000 from your bank, the bank has to fill out a form called a cash transaction report. They can fill out all the forms they want. I don't care. So the drug dealers who were dealing in cash, they would go in the morning and take out $9,500, go in the afternoon and take out $9,500, and they would not trigger the bank to fill out the form. So Congress passed another law in their great brilliance and says if you do 2 transactions in one day that are less than $10,000, but they total over $10,000, you have now structured your transactions to evade the reporting requirement. We never did that. Once every 2 weeks, my wife would go to the bank, take out $9,500 to keep cash on hand for paying all the bills we did around there. Several times took out over $10,000, and the bank filled out their form. I don't care about the bank filling out a form. I've never taken drugs of any kind. So when they came in and arrested me for structuring, 45 times they said, you took out less than $10,000. Yeah, we never did over 10,000. And if they did over 10, they'd fill out their form. It's a form the bank has to do. So my attorney said, Kent, don't even give a defense. There's no crime here. You didn't do anything wrong. The judge at sentencing said, Mr. Hovind, this crime you committed is worse than rape. Normally you get 6 months for structuring. I'm going to give you 10 years. We paid the $4,000 to get this transcript of the trial so we could do an appeal. You got to do the appeal within 12 months. They waited 14 months to give me the transcript and changed it. They took out the worse than rape stuff.
Wow. 8
people signed affidavits said, I heard the judge say that. The judge, who's still on the bench down here, I believe, Margaret Casey Rogers, she was the judge in my trial, gave me 10 years in prison for taking our own money out of our own bank. Or the website, KentHovindIsInnocent.net, has all the details. I did not commit a crime. And somebody asked me, if you owe a tax, pay it. I've never been a tax protester. I believe everybody should obey the law, including the government.
Is there anything you could have done different in hindsight to prevent what sounds like a crime?
No, I had no clue they were even looking at me, okay, because I wasn't doing anything wrong. And the reason that when they came in and said, get every DVD number 5, The Dangers of Evolution, that's the clue. That's what they're really wanting, is to shut me up. One paralegal guy spent 15 or 18 months investigating everything. He read every document. He redid the website, KentHovindIsInnocent.net. He said, they broke 100 laws to put you in prison.
Wow.
They went through 3 juries. The first two juries refused to find me guilty. They kept calling new juries till one found me guilty. Jury shopping. That's illegal. While I was in prison, they moved me 32 times.
No way.
They call it diesel therapy. They shut this guy up, hoping during transfer one of the goofy inmates will kill you or something, you know.
So you moved 4 times a year-ish?
Oh,
5
yeah.
times? Yeah.
Started right here in Pensacola. My family could come see me, and they ended up in New Hampshire, Colorado. I was all over the place.
Wow.
And a lot of time locked on a bus, you know. But hey, I held Bible study 4 times a day, led 800 men to the Lord, answered over 8,000 letters. Half the Bible's written from prison. I didn't like it. I don't want to go again, but hey, God's good.
Yeah, you made the most of it.
Yeah.